Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And we're underway.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you could expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements. Overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating overloads down the middle on either flank. You get those right, and this can be a very effective system.
A tried and tested formula.
And believe it or not, Peter, we even did that back in my day.
Bounce of passing here, really easy on the eye. The great Samuel Eto'o, Jim. One of Africa's all-time greats.
Easily amongst the best ever, Peter. Powerful, prolific, pure class. There wasn't a defender in Europe who didn't fear this guy.
Shot goal! Goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
That is a diamond of a goal. The planning immaculate, the execution brilliant.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
Poland finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Quality ball. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And he welcomes it in. And a chance! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And it's Maldini. Rijkaard. Maldini. Played towards the other side. And it's Thuram. Has a look and plays it forward. Can he get on the end of this? Cafu.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Threads one in. Cafu receives it. Oh, smashing header! Oh, surely that deserved a better outcome.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cafu.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Now it's Roberto Carlos. Neymar. And he's away. Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. And obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Messi ready to try one.
Well, I think they could do with making this count, especially from here.
Messi! Messi! From another planet! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
That was beautiful. Something close to genius.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Roberto Carlos. Luis Suarez. Almost half an hour in now. Poland looking to pass their way through. And the counter is on. He's a sharp little ball here. He's shifting through the gear. And the shot! Crossbar comes to the rescue. In by Hullet. He's got full. Firm header just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
And it's Messi. Foot in. Neymar. Now it's Luis Suarez. Ireland look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now, can they get him away? It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Goal, Ireland! And they've got their lead back. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Rodri. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Cafu. That's Busquets. Some really good ball movement. It's a pretty loose pass. Well, that is one way to stop him. Rodri. And here's Suarez. Luis Suarez!
Has been indicated.
There was plenty of power on that. Into stoppage time, very little left on it. Ireland finding their passes. Neymar. And it's Neymar. And there's the end of the first half. So, engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
There's the start of the second half.
Poland really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter.
And he's had a hit! It's loose, and this time surely! It's hit the upright. No mistake! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage. Fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
Suarez duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
This is quite a battle.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
They get a throw in. Pullet gets into a good position. Another throw in. And here's Messi. Pullet plays it in. Yep, it's a corner. And we have our very first corner.
Substitution for Ireland. Number 21, Eto. Coming on the field is number 13, Erling Haaland.
Laid out to the left flank. Crosses it in. Schmeichel claims it. Safe hands. Poland are looking to go forward now. That has been cut short. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Neymar.
Well, I'm hoping for a nice open second half now. It's there to be won.
Well timed, excellent interception. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. That has been slung wide. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Busquets with the slide tackle there. Ireland appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Roberto Carlos. Nedved. Well, that has not gone well. Thuram. Passing is crisp and sharp. Can he finish? Oh, crossbar! That's a lovely, neat pass. Rijkaard. Tries to play it through. No, it's come to nothing. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Ireland clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Rijkaard. Nice looking ball. That's good vision. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And this is Roberto Carlos.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Passing nice and neat. And that is expertly dealt with. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Well, you might think he got off lightly, it is just a verbal warning.
Substitution for Ireland. Number 20.
So, time for changes
Cristiano
on both
Ronaldo.
sides, actually.
Number 10. Messi.
Well, that tackle
Number
was certainly
9,
sturdy.
Gullit. Number 8. Nedved.
Knocks it into space.
Coming on the
Shoots!
field.
That's
Number
really well
17,
manoeuvred.
This is the time you need that pace.
Number 18.
Looking to
Kevin
play him in.
Diaz.
Oh, that's a key
Number
interception.
15, Roberto Carlos. Number 24. Johan Cruyff. Substitutions taking place.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Rijkaard. Van Basten. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost
2 added
personal.
minutes has
And
been
it had to be.
indicated.
Looking for options for movement. Tries to pass. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Dida gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Ronaldinho. The 90 minutes are up, 30 more to come.
Well, there was very little between the sides all the way through, so extra time is the correct next step.
So a short respite for the players as they prepare themselves for another 30 minutes. 90 minutes gone and nothing between them still. Schmeichel breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Roberto Carlos does really well to win the ball there. Ah, good steal, he just read it. Good ball, good take. And he shoots! Oh, that is really good tenacity. Corner number 2 then. He's in a grip. There's the shot! Oh, yes, it's there! And that may just do it! Oh, high-quality goal, lovely first touch, sumptuous second.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Oh, that was vital. Ronaldinho. Out to the left it goes. And it's Ronaldinho. Oh, nicely intercepted. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this. And this is a great chance to get themselves back square. And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Ronaldinho is offering a wry smile there.
And here's Van Basten. Always onto this.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And they're back on the ball again. Cruyff. And that's a good ball. Veron. Cruyff.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Rummenigge. Roberto Carlos. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. It's a searching pass, and he was quick to react. We've reached the midway point in extra time. And it has been a punishing game, both physically and mentally. But does either team have what it takes to find a winner?
Substitution.
And so the last chance to find a winner. They have given it everything. It's been grueling. But who will be standing at the very end? And that has left him in a heap. Oh, that's neat. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Yeah, they look as if they're intent, Peter, on stopping him outside the laws of the game, so the referee is going to have to be very alert here.
Oh, split-second reaction.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Now it's Cruyff. Thuram. That's an imaginative pass.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Oh, super ball. Rummenigge with the cross. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it. And that certainly packed a punch. Poland must do something here, and very quickly.
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every situation now. Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
And it's Van Basten. Maldini. That's a cute ball. Oh, good take in a good area.
Ireland can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Cafu. Thuram. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And this is Van Basten. He is through here. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And he has shown him a yellow card. Now, there are plenty in the middle waiting for this.
Yeah, plenty of jostling in that box. They just need a good delivery.
And that may well be that. That is that. One of those games that many would have felt no one deserved to lose, but sentiment counts for nothing here, and at the margins, it was decided.
And a quick reminder
So, Jim,
today,
how do you
everybody,
reflect
to
on
make
what we've
sure to
seen?
put any
Poland
litter in the
never
bins
really
provided.
got into the...